I was telling folks here that that big run to start the second half was a difference in the game. And you and I talked about how defense is something you can hang your hat on. I'm just curious how much your defense had to do with spurring that run early in the second
Yeah,
half.
it had everything to do with it. We came out really defensive minded. I think it was a 16-0 run, if I'm not mistaken, and
Yes.
did a great job offensively, sharing the ball, getting it inside right away. When you look at the stats, the biggest stat of the game is obviously we outboarded them by 25, 50 to 25, and had 20 offensive rebounds and only allowed them 5. So that's very, very good. We had 6 steals, which created some offense. I thought Iverson really got us off to a great start with his shooting. He had our first 7 points, all good shots. He's 5 for 7 from 3 tonight. I talked about, someone asked me the other day, well, where has he improved most? And I said, on his shot. He had his thumb involved last year, and now he had his perfect rotation. It is money in the bank. Every time he shoots and he's open, I'm thinking it's going in.
Yeah, he was fantastic tonight. So was Tolu Smith. And Tolu only had 5 in the first half, and then he makes this play where I think he gets the ball and splits a double team. And I mean, it's just sheer will to get to the rim and finish, and then gets to the line for a 3-point play. And it just seemed like after that, he got going. How much of what he does is based on the momentum and energy in terms of him having success on the floor?
That's it, but also settling down. I thought he was sped up in the first half, trying to do too much. Second half, he settled down and did a good job posting and getting big and getting second shots. He had 5 offensive rebounds. A number of those were for scores. He runs the floor so well. He's the first guy down there. His teammates found him. He got the ball. And I just think he's going to keep getting better and better and better.
I'll ask one more and I'll get out of the way. Jarrett was a guy who was a SWAC preseason player of the year. He averaged 17 a game last year. He got 3 quick threes early. DJ got in some foul trouble, and you put Cameron Matthews on him. And how good did Cameron do tonight guarding him? Because it seemed like he wasn't a factor again until a lot of young guys got in the game late.
Well, remember, Cameron is young.
Yeah.
He is a freshman. But I thought Cameron did a fantastic job on him to start the second half, playing without fouling. We made a couple mistakes. He got 2 threes off of a dribble handoff where we didn't switch out by our point. And that was something that we had talked about enough in our scouting and going through their stuff. So that's something he got 2 of them on. But at the end of the night, he's 6 for 15, and that's good. Anytime you hold a good player like he is to 40% or below from the foul line, or from the field goal, that's good. And they have a good team. I was very impressed with Jackson State. I think Coach Brent does a great job. They're very well coached. They have 3 senior guards that they start, and this was without their best big, the preseason defensive player of the year for a second straight year, and was also picked to be a first team All-Leaguer. So McGinnis. So they're going to be very good, especially when they get him back, and it's a good win.
Thank you.
Sure. I can't hear anything from anybody else right now, Matt.
Ben,
So,
can you hear me?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, you talked about Iverson just a minute ago. I know you can't go back in time and play Clemson and Liberty again with Iverson, but what we've seen out of him the last couple of games, I mean, seems like as big a difference maker as you could have out there on the court. But just how much different is this team now having him back?
Well, I think you heard me say this, Joel, but I've been doing this a long time. Usually players improve the most between their freshman and sophomore year. He's improved more than any player that I've coached since Russell Westbrook between '07 and '08. That's how much better he is in every facet of the game from a year ago. And, we're a completely different team because he is a really good player, gives us another excellent scorer who can really put the ball in the basket and create for others. I think he had 4 assists tonight and led us there. So he did a lot of outstanding things and played good defense. And I think, that what you're seeing the last two games is what you're going to see every night on a regular basis.
Ben, looking at these stats here, 50 to 25 rebound advantage, and you didn't allow a single second chance point. I imagine you have to be thrilled with the way the team played on the glass today.
I am. I thought on the outset here that the key stat for the game was outboarding them 50 to 25, 20 offensive rebounds, really did a good job on the glass. And that was very, very good. And then our defense forward 18 turnovers. They had 18 turnovers tonight. We had a few too many, and they forced a few on us. But overall, I was very pleased, especially with the second half. I thought the first half we came out. They were 7-14 from three in the first half. One of them banked in. One of them, was another tough shot that was, I think, from the big. So give them credit. They're a good team. But I thought our second half defense, we broke the game open and never looked back.
Coach, it looked like Javion Davis, JD, had played with more confidence tonight and looked to, I guess, be more aggressive in the post and not force the action, but take advantage of what you had inside the lane. Did you see that from him playing with more confidence tonight?
Yeah, I just thought he was more aggressive to post and get. When he gets the line 14 times, that makes me really happy. Anytime anybody can get to the line 14 times, they're doing a heck of a job. I thought he was very good on the offensive glass, got 4 of them for us. I think he plays good defense. So he's a big part of our team, and it's been a huge boost having him join our team. We upgraded when we got him to join the Bulldogs.
Ben, we've talked a lot about Iverson recently, and rightfully so, obviously, but DJ and Tolu have scored in double figures in every single game this season. How big of a three-headed monster do you think that could be between Molinar and those two guys?
Well, I think it'll be what you're seeing. I think it'll be consistent double figures out of all three of them every night. And, so that's big for us. And, we've got to continue to develop our, offense and continue to improve there and grow as an offensive team. But I'm excited. I thought that Jalen came off the bench and had a couple early that he missed. The 3 he made late in the first half was a big one for us. He's going to give us a big lift. And I'll tell you what, Davon is working his tail off on his shot right now. He ended up 1 for 8, but they were all right there, all really good shots. So I'm very confident he's going to really be a good shooter for us here as we move forward. I'm looking forward to that because I think he's really working at it and shooting the ball well. And I think Abdul's going to continue to give us good minutes in terms of scoring when he's in there.